Yo, yo. First game after the patch.
What's the plan?
Glad they didn't nerf the assault class, which is good.
Guard the package with your lives.
Good for me anyway. But the specialist definitely needed a bit of a buff, so no one was playing it. Heavy got a bit of a nerf. The sentry.
Enemy has the package.
There's a lot of splash damage from that sentry, so they decrease the area of effects.
Bombs ready. Package intercepted. It's in reach.
It's not good. Fucking there.
With James Blast team mate.
Yo, yo, what up?
We lost the package. Get it back. Runner intercepted. Grab the files.
Blast them, mate. That's the ticket.
What's the plan? Enemy has the package.
That's a pretty good PSN. You 1254525554558. Let's go.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Enemy has dropped the package.
That rebel scum. Nah, let's go with this.
Rebel runner, intercept the package.
Shit. I shouldn't have bought that last hero class for $3 grand, and now it's a new round and I hardly get to use it. Oh well, we got 700 battle points.
I'm ready. Starting sweep.
Oh, yep.
Grenade out.
Oh, almost crazy.
Get out of there.
Your pictures out there will cheat on me.
Oh, I'm not cheating, son. Uh-oh. Could be... Can't say a thing. Why do you think I'm cheating?
What's the plan?
What else did they do with this update? The CR2 has a nerf, and the Blurg has a nerf. Trip Mine has a buff, not that I use that, but the Wookiee Warriors have a nerf, which I'm kind of annoyed about. I mean, they were OP, but I love using them. Super fun. Oh, wrong way.
Going in tight.
As if. Well, they did nerf that explosive
Files in the
sentry.
Open. Go!
That's still effective on me.
Get clear.
Oh, this is danger.
Swapping weapons.
Hostile has taken a package. Rebel forces have made it to the extraction point.
If I had been using the
damage
slug
this failure will cause may be
instead
catastrophic.
of the close range.
Oh no!
Can someone tell me if the thumbnail worked? I put a new thumbnail, but it didn't seem to come up. Last update, I had to change this. In my options menu they put the music back up and demonetized the stream with a copyright infringement, so I'm glad they didn't do that this time.
By your side.
The First Order got wind of an artifact here in Takodana,
Good map.
and they're sure to do everything they can to get it. Protect the package and do not let it reach the extraction point.
Go up here. Not that I have a good long range weapon.
Grenade ready!
Can't even use a shotgun, hurry up. Alright, let's go back down there. Shitloads of them.
They've taken the package.
We're just standing there.
Going in! Grenade out!
God, red. Oh.
They took the package.
Follow me, I'm charging in. Eat this, buddy!
Carrier down! The package is on the ground!
Roll.
I'm with you.
Package is on the ground.
They've taken the package!
See that.
I'm with you.
It's too close. Way too close.
Going in, full power!
What's going on?
The first order has picked up the package!
Running away.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna stay in here to start with now.
Grenade out! Cover me, moving on the target.
Oh, what a shot. Let's go with the wookiee. Wookiee's got nerfed. Their center shot has a lesser damage multiplier, and their bowcaster heats up faster, I guess. So it'll have to go into cooldown mode quicker, which isn't that bad. Saw something there. That's not right. Jesus. Yeah, let's go with the heavy.
We're not done yet.
Since we're defending.
First order, drop the package!
Heads down!
The package has been picked up by enemy troops!
Oh, I know there's one there. Yeah, see, that cooled down pretty fast. Oh,
They reached the extraction point. It's too late.
that's a
Whatever
very
they wanted with
noticeable
that
nerf
thing,
on
they
the
have it now.
sentry. Does not last long at all. So in terms of that one, we had So a couple more things. Finn got a pretty big nerf. Reduced his base damage from his primary blaster from 65 to 45, and this is the big one. When he's using his Deadeye shot, the Deadeye shot's reduced from 40 down to 30, so that's a quarter of what it was. Actually, I'm going to give the heavy another go and suss out the sentry. They also reduced the time of his heat cooldown kicks in, so from 3.5 down to 1.5 seconds. Phasma got a slight buff, very slight buff, where they reduced the heat generated per shot of a F11D, but I did notice a little bit further down the patch notes, they've now given her a scope glint and the other sniper rifles for the soldier classes. So they reduced the scope glint size on those soldier classes, but they actually did introduce a scope glint for Phasma too. So kind of not many balance changes for Phasma. They fixed a small bug with Lando. Efficiency was not properly granting a cooldown reduction. Boba Fett got a pretty decent nerf, which I'll go through in a sec. I think Boba was one of those characters that he was alright, like, to use straight out of the box without any star card upgrades, but if you managed to upgrade them all, he was pretty OP. In certain maps, in certain circumstances.
Waiting for us. Watch for intruders. All units, charge. Target Alpha is armed.
C_I_ is high. You have the wrong Battlefront 2 category.
Yeah, I know.
This category is the 2005 one. The
Yeah.
one you mean is the 2017 one. Confusing, I know. C_I_ and Saya.
All good, boss. I only did that on Twitch
Target
because
Alpha countdown
my main
deactivated.
platform is YouTube, but thanks for letting me know. I will go and suss it out and I'll change it over. Maybe we'll end up getting more for cheers. Cheers.
Heavy weapons. Grenade prime.
All the way, let's go. Yep, that was gonna happen. So Boba, what did he get? Reduced the damage per rocket of his rocket barrage from 90 down to 78. It's not a huge decrease. Reduced the inner damage radius for each rocket of the rocket barrage from 2 to 1.5 meters. So that will be pretty significant.
Roger,
And then we got the outer damage radius for each rocket of the rocket barrage from 4 to 3 meters. So yeah, they reduced the inner and the outer radiuses, but you can still upgrade that to 9 rockets now. I think it used to be 10. They nerfed it once down to 9. They haven't mentioned anything about that in this one, so I'm assuming it's still 9. You can still get a decent. That's with an epic star card upgrade.
grenade out.
Someone there. Oh, sick, sick.
Explosive disarmed at target Alpha.
Forming squad.
Oh, I'm not really playing well. So I think I'll still be using the assault class mainly, because it seems like it didn't get a nerf and it's still fun. I was using heavy quite a lot towards the end, but it got a decent nerf. Not that I won't use it, I'm sure it'll still be fun, but oh, scared me. Well, let's go. Yep. Acing that netcode. There were some changes to the classes and specialist units. Wookiee warrior got a nerf and specialist got a buff. Specialist definitely needed that. I didn't think the specialist was that bad. Like in the beta, they were actually pretty decent. Oh, where are you? Yeah, in the beta I played it with a bunch and it was actually pretty powerful, especially that the incognito, you sabotage enemy lines. Oh, missed. Around. Go.
Squad assignment accepted. I'm ready to go. Hunter program loaded.
He's gonna get me.
Grenade prime. Reposition immediately.
We have set a charge at Alpha.
Another cloud. Area control. I'm on point. Follow me.
Alright, let's get him. Oh, are you? There's a fucking person there and he hasn't been getting it.
We cannot allow Republic forces to retake target Alpha.
If that guy was there the whole time, clearing the area.
Charges have been placed at target Beta.
Just blends in.
Explosive nearing detonation.
Was I'm watching you.
Roger.
Fucking hate bots.
Beta charges disarmed. Repeat. Beta charges disarmed.
Sick deals.
Enemy turret. Grenade prime. Target area reached. Charges at Alpha have been neutralized. Roger, roger.
Well, look at that squad. Everyone with his purple star cards.
All units, charge.
Final countdown initiated.
Maybe we can go in here.
The explosive at target Beta has been disarmed.
Grenade out.
I don't know if I even want to bother.
Maintain a defense at target Alpha.
Give it a go. He might stay alive a little longer. Now, I know they did
Target Alpha has been
nerf the
neutralized.
Wookiee warrior, but I don't think they would have nerfed the B2 droids, even though they're equivalent for the Imperial side. That was done with me.
You're malfunctioning, unit.
Oh, what got me then? Old mate, yes, he never underestimate the Vanguard shotgun.
Do not allow Republic forces to halt your progress.
Nice shot. Alright, we're gonna have to get in here. Oh, what is that? Shit, I didn't even see him there. Still got 3,000.
Major ass hurtless. Hey man, I'm very disappointed they nerfed Boba Fett again. SMH.
Yeah, I know. But I think he was pretty OP in some circumstances for sure. We've got to get in here right now. I don't even care. I'm gonna get in here. It's not gonna work out. It's nothing I can do. That was our only chance.
Forming squad.
So what do they end up doing to Boba?
The command posts have been neutralized.
3 individual nerfs, other than the last round of nerfs, but reduce the damage of rocket barrage, reduce the inner radius and outer radius for his rocket barrage. So they're mainly only nerfing the barrage, which was it was pretty fucking intense, especially in Heroes and Villains, when you upgrade the rocket barrage to the hero rockets as well. Like, yeah, it could wreck. So now all they're really doing is they've slightly reduced, it's a very slight reduce of the rocket damage, and you just have to be a little bit more accurate. I don't think that's a huge nerf. But, you know, if you like playing with him, still sucks. That wasn't a good game for us though. I'm not sure if I really care about Crate being a Blast map, because I never play Blast. Kinda just feels like COD to me. I much prefer the objective-based games, but if you like that, then that'd be good. I would like to see Crate in a Strike game. That'd be good. I'm not sure why they couldn't bring that in at the same time. What else have we got? Some of the classes. So the Wookiee Warrior. Yeah, this is the nerf that they did to him. They got the damage multiplier from 1.3 down to 1. That's for the center projectile in his bowcaster. They also reshuffled the bowcaster explosion damage and projectile damage to make the fall off higher effect. And then increase the bowcaster's heat per shot, so it's going to overheat faster. I'll give a Wookiee a go in this map.
Grenade out! Sweeping through!
Package retreat, move in!
Yep. Let me go first. Holy shit, there's a lot here.
Converge on that position.
I hate when people just start running and...
Let's take him.
No, I'm not going to run out there blinded.
Get him close, let's go!
I'm just going to go back here.
Couldn't stop them. They've got their package back.
There's my teammates around me. No one's going to come towards me? Fucking hell.
Grenade out!
Don't like this much at all. This is the worst. Yeah, this is where I'm with teammates.
Going in!
This does not work out at all.
Package dropped. Get over there.
Can't believe no one's covering that whole time.
We'll stick together.
Halfway there. Now the specialist got a buff, which is good, because no one was playing with him. With it.
We got the package.
Yep. No, sorry.
Run her down. Salvage the package.
I got it, mate. No teammates.
Grenade out!
Okay.
package.
Let's try the Wookiees. I like using the Wookiee warriors to pick up the package because you've got a bit more health. It's a little bit harder to take you down.
Package is on the ground.
Get that puppy.
Package acquired.
Oh.
Package on the ground.
We're a team.
Shit.
We have the data coming in.
Well, team looks like they're getting their shit together. Getting close.
Mid out.
Shit. I'm frustrated with that.
Let's take them.
It's right near the end.
Data
Yes.
package obtained. Escorts move in.
Come on. That's the way. Yeah, boy. Just one round. Pretty sure I lost every other game.
We've got this.
Charge! The princess is counting on you!
It's a really tough way to get in there.
Grenade deployed!
Oh, yep. Heavy class straight up. Defending the point.
We're a team.
Charge!
I go all the way around this side. See if there's anyone there. Yeah, I'll keep going. That was fun.
Grenade out!
Didn't
Run and
fire.
drop the package.
Silliness.
Let's go.
Grenade out!
Don't have a long enough range weapon to engage those people. Defend this guy. Someone on this edge. There's someone. Oh, shit. Alright.
We lost the runner.
That's good.
Grab the package.
Grenade deployed!
This is gonna be tough. Enemies.
Going in.
Obtain the package. Run her down! Run her down! Get to the package!
Fuck that moth. Jesus. Go then.
I'm going for it.
Should try this Wookiee out. Let's wait till
Runner
next round.
intercepted. Package in the open.
I don't want to waste him too early if we end up going into another round. Could win though, and then I won't get to use him. A gamble. A gamble.
Grenade out.
Together.
Get a yellow in here. Let's do that. Just quickly. He might not have updated though. And he's not playing that game, so don't worry.
Out of chances.
How long to go? What? Selected Vanguard and it didn't. Is that good?
Together.
I'll try and get the next one. Someone ought to pick it up though. Yeah.
Package acquired.
So at least we got one more chance.
I'm back in.
Overtime, bro.
Package acquired. Runner heading to base.
Go, go, go.
Run it down. Get to the package.
Can do that. Wow, hit fire, crazy.
Our runner has the package.
Grenade out.
Same thinking. Yes, that's the ticket. It's still vulnerable. We gotta help this guy. We gotta help him.
Full assault.
Where
The
from?
salvage team will have to raid another base. This
Well.
one is still protected.
We got a fat W.
Nice.
Need some new challenges. Whew. Let's think about what else. So we've got the specialist. Reduce the size of the scope glint, which is probably good. They also introduced the scope glint to Phasma. Added scope glint to the following long range weapons: the EL-16 HFE, the A280, the pulse rifle, and Captain Phasma's F11D. Reduced heat per shot for the following long range weapons: the Vulcan 38X, the E5S, the DLT-20A, the DLT-19X, the A180, and the DLT-19D. To be honest, not super familiar with the specialist class weapons because I hardly played with them. I might have to give them a bit more of a go now, but also increased the bursts per minute of the infiltration variants from 100 to 130. So that's kind of good. That's one of the things I use is the infiltration variant. You can see the star cards.
Let's take them.
Don't worry.
Right, secure the area.
The resistance has targeted our starfighters. Defend the targets and push the resistance troops back.
Okay, scan for intruders.
I might give the heavy a go on this map.
Grenade out.
Yeah.
Enemy forces got to Beta. Resecure it.
Yes. Alright, let's get down here. So this?
Grenade out.
No. Yeah, let's give this nerfed heavy a go. I just started really enjoying the heavy too. I did feel like that sentry was a little bit overpowered though, so it makes sense they nerfed it. With the supercharged sentry, that is. Splash damage was crazy. That should help. Oh geez, I'm good. I'll just give the sentry a go. Sick. Got vanguarded.
Reinforcements are here.
So the nerfs we've got to the heavy are reduced area of effect of the supercharged and explosive sentry, and increase the heat per shot for the supercharged sentry from 0.15 to 0.017. But yeah, so the increased heat, that's gonna make it cool down, go into cooldown mode way faster, which is what I noticed before. I'll show you this. You used to be able to.
Beta charges powering.
Yep, see, that would have lasted a lot longer. That's a bad example. That was a shit shot. So many enemies. Yeah, you can't just sit at a hallway and spam that thing now. See, that nerf, increasing the heat per shot for the supercharged sentry, doesn't seem like a lot. It's 0.015 to 0.017, but I honestly think it makes a noticeable difference. Seems like a small nerf, but I guess because the rapid rate, the rate of fire is so high on those weapons. You can still hold it up and use it when you need it. It might just be a different play mode, a different play style now. Nice.
Right with you.
Retake Alpha. Explosive detected.
Lock and terminate.
What? That was a weird bit. All of a sudden I was facing the right way.
Let's go.
I'll go through a couple more of these. So the officer, which we can play in a second.
Resistance planted a charge at target Beta.
I don't know, hang on, this is a bit clutch. Let's have a look.
Rolling.
I always seem to do this when it gets to these stages. I just run in there
Resecure now.
with no regard for what my life is worth. See, that one's a lost cause.
Beta explosive offline. Perfect.
Throwing grenade.
Perfect.
Alpha has been destroyed.
Now we can set up camp. Oh, can we? Holy shit. Ah, I activated it.
Target Beta is wired for destruction.
Alright, let's have a look at this officer. Reduced explosion damage when turret is destroyed by blaster fire from 150 to 25. Wow, that's the only thing they've done. Which I can't say I've gotten many kills from anyway.
Charges armed at target Beta.
Nope, see a Wookiee. Ah, I was about to pull the sentry. Haven't spent much playtime with the officer. At the start it was my least favourite, but I did have a bit of fun when I was doing one of the challenges, which I think was 50 kills with every class.
Both targets have been destroyed. How could you let the resistance get away with this?
Indeed. I might call it a day. I mean, we've discussed some of the main balance changes. And yeah. Peace out.